Oliver kehrt jetzt für wrestling-infos.de und ich bin hier in Berlin und neben mir sitzt Andy Ogle, der am Samstag beim UFC Fight Night 41 Event kämpft. Und first off, Andy, how are you and how's the weight?
I'm feeling great. The weight cut, it always sucks, but it's part and parcel of the sport, so I've got to do it, and I've done it many times before, so I'll just suck it up and do it.
Alright, have you ever been before to Germany, and how do you like it here? I guess the weather is the same like in England?
For the first time, England's weather is a little bit better. We had some sunny days of late, and so I didn't bring the weather over with me. What was the other part of the question?
Have you ever been before to Germany?
Oh, I've never been here. I haven't got to see much because I've only been here a little while.
Okay.
But whilst coming over in the taxi, it was great seeing some of the sights, some of the massive buildings. I got told by one of the guys earlier that the roundabout that I went around was the roundabout of Victory or something. It had this huge statue. It was beautiful.
Since MMA is a pretty new sport and not as popular in Germany as in other countries, how would you describe your fighting style to people who don't know you?
I'm a scrapper, a brawler, a sprawler. I'm hard for any fighter to deal with. I'm an all-rounder. I'm a game plan stuffer. I'm a nightmare to be around. I'm there, but I'm not. I'm kind of like a fly, you know. You try to squat me, but I'm not gonna go away. And I've got the heart of a lion.
You earned your UFC contract as a participant of the Tough Life season, where you were part of Team Faber. How would you describe your tough experience as a whole and the training with your Faber in particular?
The experience, I wouldn't change it for a lifetime. It was the best thing I've ever done, and it was a massive part of my career. Massive memories that I'll never ever forget. I'll always cherish. And just being part of it was fantastic, as well as getting to train with different guys and getting to train with Uriah and them. Somebody that at the time I thought was totally untouchable, and I looked upon because from the WEC days, I thought, geez, like, this guy is absolutely fantastic, he's Superman. But now I'm in the UFC, I realise that there is no Superman. There's only men that get their opportunity, and in Berlin on the 31st, I'm going to get my opportunity to a young guy coming up. I'll look like Superman.
You had some really close and somewhat controversial losses against Akira Karasani and Cole Miller, who recently fought or will fight against ranked opponents. Do you think you're sometimes being overlooked because the people just see the losses on your record?
You know what? Vin Diesel said in Fast and Furious, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning or losing is losing. I know I've came up short against great opponents. Nobody has ever made me look like an idiot in there. Nobody has ever mugged me off in the cage, and my time will come. Experience is earned. You've got to earn it. You've got to gain it. You've got to roll up your sleeves and get in there and actually do it. So this is just part of that line of my life where I've gained that experience, and soon after this fight you're going to see a whole new me. You're going to see it developing me. I'm always developing. Every time you see me in the cage, I'm a different guy, and I'll be a different guy on Saturday night, and I'm going to be a different guy the next fight after that, and a different guy the fight after that. I'm just going to start building up these wins from now.
You had a really good showing against Charles Oliveira in your last fight. It was also your first fight outside of the UK. Did it affect you at all?
No, I love Brazil. I love being outside of the UK and fighting outside of the UK. It was great. I love home, but I want to see the world with my fists, you know. These fists right here, they're passports, you know, like they get to take me around the world and get to see different places which I would never see before. I don't think I would ever go to Brazil unless the UFC were making me go there or putting me there for a bout. Just because it's not a holiday destination which I've ever thought, oh well, I wouldn't mind going there. And same with Berlin. I've never thought about coming to Berlin because I'm not one for city breaks. I'm usually training 24/7, and if I am going to go away, I want to be on a beach and I want to be like in somewhere like Corfu Roads or whatever, you know, like somewhere like Greece where I'm just lying there with a cocktail. So yeah, the UFC gets to take me to great places, and I want to see more places with them.
You're fighting Maximo Blanco on Saturday. What do you know about him, and what kind of fight do you expect?
He's a dirty fighter. He bends the rules a little, so I expect a bit of a dirty fight. I expect him to try to do some illegal things, but it's not going to throw me off track. It's not going to take me off course, because that's what I expect.
You're currently 1-3 in the UFC. Are you a little bit afraid of being cut with another loss?
In my eyes, I'm 2-2, and in my eyes, after this fight, I'm going 3-2. So it's Maximo that has to answer this question, because I ain't losing.
You could actually be 3-1. Like I said, you had the controversial losses against Akira and Cole.
I give Cole that second round because of the sweep. That was a beautiful sweep. But yeah. Dude, man, like, he can lose a round with just one move and just a little bit of experience. And like I said, Cole, it was a beautiful sweep. It was a beautiful little bit of experience. And, you know, I give him a round of applause for that sweep. That was a good one, you know. Like, yeah, I landed straight on my ass.
Alright, so at the end of our interviews, you always have a little word association game. So I'll give you some terms, and you give me the first thought that crosses your mind. Best fighter?
Randy Couture.
Dream opponent?
Genki Sudo.
The Ultimate Fighter?
Rashad Evans.
UFC?
Dana White.
Football/soccer?
Newcastle United.
Spare ribs?
Chicken.
Germany?
Berlin.
And England?
Football hooliganism. No, bad weather.
So, any last words for the German MMA fans before Saturday?
You know, try to be open to our sport, and you know, just come along, have fun. You know, it is a sport. It is my profession. I put my life and soul into it, and you know, for the people that don't like MMA in Germany, you know, just open your eyes a little. You know, it's a beautiful sport. There's a lot of devil in the details, and it's fantastic. And for those that do love it, come along, have a great time, show the rest of Germany what they're fucking missing out.
Alright then, thank you for your time and best of luck.
Cheers
to you on Saturday. Andy Ogle, ladies and gentlemen.